Obviously, with all of the lockdowns and, everything that we've been through in the last year, everything, we were called to question everything and what normality looked and felt like, and what we did with our days. I had set up 2020 to be the year where I took my sacred expression yoga out nationally, um, and possibly even internationally, to different cities and towns. And um, I'd started the process of setting up dates to do that, and of course all of that stopped, and I suddenly had to rethink how I was going to do everything and what I was going to do. And the core of sacred expression yoga is about freeing our creativity, whoever we are, whether we believe we're creative beings or not, and allowing ourselves to fully embody our core expression. And so I kind of had to live that journey as well myself. Although I was doing that in other ways, I hadn't really considered that I needed to do this through painting as well. Back in my 20s, I said to a therapist at the time that, and this was my early 20s. I said to a therapist that all I wanted to be was a writer and an artist. And I said that, but that's impossible. It really, really felt like an impossible dream, complete utopia, to be able to say that about myself. And it did. It took me virtually 20 years to kind of basically make that journey to the point where I could express myself through writing and through art, and call myself a writer and an artist, and to be okay with that. And that's kind of where I am now. But to come back to painting, it really was like it it was something in my body that needed it, and my soul expressing itself through my body. I just needed to get some large canvas and to move my body, because this is it's I call it kind of gestural abstraction. I need to move my whole body as I paint. I can't just do little things, and that's nothing against people who paint in smaller ways, but for me, it is a whole body experience. It has to be all of me.
Does that come from your background in yoga? Do you think, like being connected to your body and being able to see the importance of expressing through the
I
whole
think
being that you are?
Yes, I think that's definitely part of my journey. Um, I do believe we are all fully embodied beings, and that we've lost that. So I do believe that, you might not necessarily want to paint with your whole body, but I do believe that we need to learn to inhabit and express ourselves through our entire body, not just physically, but into that emotional, energetic and spiritual space as well. Absolutely.